Hello, welcome back to another VGC video. I'm actually not really showcasing anything super gimmicky or super special, other than the fact that this is a team that I've put together 100% all myself. I mean, they're mostly all meta Pokemon, obviously, but I mean, I still put the time and effort to building everybody up all myself, and I also caught everybody, with the exception of Ninetales. Got it from a Wonder Trade. But only because this was before I actually got the Vulpix in Legends Arceus, so I just happened to stick with this one. But everybody's even got my own trainer ID and trainer name, which doesn't really matter, but it's a little more special to me. As you can see, it's got two modes of weather on it. Not really much use out of the snow warning weather mode, and Drizzle's really only there for Archaladon to get extra bonuses with Electro Shot, but it's useful for turning off opponents' weathers. Also, my two weather setters happen to be Choice, so I do have to be a little bit careful with that. Choice Scarf on Pelipper with Tailwind also means that I have to swap out if I ever go for Tailwind, but it does mean I do get to attack first when a lot of people aren't quite expecting it. And with Drizzle, Hurricane always has 100% accuracy. Weather Ball is like 150 base damage after stab. It's very useful. And Terra Ground, Terra Blast for all those annoying electric types actually came in kind of useful when testing this team, as I came across a Pincurchin and a Lowland Raichu team that was very, very satisfying. Ninetales Choice Specs actually also has Weather Ball, very useful. It's a little more powerful than Ice Beam after stab. Blizzard for the spread damage and Freeze Dry for the pesky water types, and Moonblast because it's extra stab and it does a lot of damage. Ninetales and Pelipper, one thing to note is that if you do lead them at the same time, you'll end up summoning Snow, because Choice Scarf means that Drizzle is summoned first and then Snow Warning takes place afterwards. Archaladon, just a basic sturdy Pokemon with Power Herb. I was considering running a Stamina set with Assault Vest, but I did tend to find out that it just doesn't quite get the same knockouts that I would like, unless maybe if I was running a max speed, max special attack, I don't know. Kind of defeats the purpose of having extra stamina boost though. But this Pokemon does also have Protect, and it is the only Protect on the team, which might be a mistake. To be honest, I could replace Taunt on Rillaboom or Coaching on Sneasler with Protect. I just happen to get more use out of the other two moves personally. Electro Shot for massive damage, raising special attack, and with Power Herb you can get that all off in one turn if you don't want to bring Pelipper with you. Terra Flying, Terra Blast, because it just tends to be very useful against the fighting types that want to try to OHKO you, or the ground types that want to OHKO you. And then Draco Meteor, because Draco Meteor is Draco Meteor, and it's too stupidly broken of a move, so it has to have it on this stupidly broken Pokemon. I also have a Sneasler with Unburden and Grassy Seed, and the Rillaboom to help proc that Grassy Seed. And I do have Dire Claw, which is also stupidly broken of a move. The fact that you can just make anything fall asleep or get poisoned is just dumb. Throat Chop, because Throat Chop is a very useful way to take care of all the annoying side spam Pokemon, especially Pokemon like NDD. Throat Chop is very nice for that. It also helps against Pokemon that like to spam Perish Song. Coaching, because coaching is coaching. It's also gotten a lot of use in the current regulation, especially off of Sneasler, because it just helps get a free bulk up when you don't need it, and it also goes for Protect. Not that I have much of a Protect on this team, and it doesn't really do much for Archaladon, but it does give you some plus defense, I guess. That could be useful. But I do find it very useful when I'm trying to just boost up Rillaboom with that Life Orb and Drain Punch. It means that Rillaboom sticks around for quite a while, and with Dragapult, it's just stupidly broken. Speaking of Dragapult, I have Dragapult. Yet another Pokemon with choice item. It's adamant, keep that in mind. It's not jolly. I do get outsped by a few things occasionally, but Dragapult's just barely tanky enough, especially if you can Terra Fighting to help mitigate some damages, to be able to survive attacks and deal damage in return. I have Terra Fighting just because Dark type is kind of annoying, Sucker Punch is annoying, and Fighting type helps mitigate some of that. It's also very useful into Pokemon like Archaladon and Kingambit, which Kingambit otherwise would just wall me. And I have U-Turn to be able to swap out Phantom Force to get through some other Protects. And Dragon Darts because it's a very powerful spread move, and it's also smart and knows not to attack Pokemon that it won't damage anyway. And then Rillaboom with Life Orb, Terrifier, just to make sure you don't die in one shot by anything. High Horsepower and Woodhammer for some powerful attacks. I have Taunt on this Pokemon and no Grassy Glide. No priority on anybody, unfortunately, but I do have Drain Punch, and it tends to be quite useful into Pokemon like Archaladon and Kingambit. Having fighting type moves does tend to be quite useful here. Not that I came across so many in today's video, I actually lost more than I won in today's video. I only won one. Kind of a spoiler alert. But the two that I lost were 100% obviously me. I just took risks that I didn't need to take risks on and ended up paying the price and as a result. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. I actually had a lot of fun playing this team, and this is arguably one of the most fun I've had in a non-gimmicky team. If so, feel free to drop a like or even hit the subscribe button, get notified for more VGC content because I have another team that is a little more gimmicky coming out pretty soon. And without any further ado, let's get on to the battles. One thing also to keep in mind is that there's no fake out or redirection support on this team either, though I am considering swapping out this Dragapult for a Eviolite Magmar because I feel like that could be of more use in terms of redirection and potential burns on other Pokemon that could be of use. I don't know. I'm still considering it though. Oh boy, starting off with Trick Room Sun team, it looks like. Actually, kind of similar to Kevin from Pokesport's team. Interesting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and try to get rid of Sun as quickly as possible. That might be a prevalent lead here. In case I want to go for Trick Room spam, Psy spam at the beginning. Gotta probably bring Rillaboom in the back. Do I bring Toxic Ferret? I think I want to bring actually Drachma, probably. And then I think Rillaboom in the back and maybe even Ninetales. Ninetales or Toxic Ferret? You know what? I think I'll go with Toxic Ferret. If I can somehow prevent Trick Room from going up, then Toxic Ferret can actually do decently. But basically I have to stop their terrain and I have to stop their weather. Unfortunately though, I'm leading the bird, which is never a good sign. Do they lead Torkoal? They don't. Interesting, okay. So then... Both of these Pokemon can set up Trick Room is the problem. Kinda just want to go for a Hurricane here and... U-turn NDD? I'm expecting a Follow Me Trick Room. So this should take care of NDD, which means I might be able to get the terrain all to myself. And if not, I'll probably take out Gallade. Wide Guard. Oh, I didn't go for Dragon Darts. Good attempt though. NDD's gonna go for Trick Room. But what do I switch into is the problem. I think Rillaboom. Just to clear out their terrain. They might switch out. Might give me a bit of an opening. And then Hurricane should take out Gallade. Doesn't take out Gallade. Interesting. Okay. To be fair, Pelipper is timid, not modest, so that might have made the difference. Or maybe it's bulkier than I expected. So they just Dazzling Gleamed. They never actually Trick Roomed. Interesting. I am choiced into Hurricane though. What do they have in the back? Yeah, I think Hurricane's going to be still decent into Gallade. I think Woodhammer into NDD. That's what I am also expecting. Ursaluna, maybe? Torkoal. Oh. I was considering high horsepower. Kind of wish I did. My Hurricane's going to be 50% accurate, and I miss. But I do get a Word Hammer, so I do get some chip into Torkoal. Decent chip too. Thank you, Life Orb. Sacred Sword. Yikes. Okay. So they get terrain. The question is, does it matter though? I'm gonna go for Sneasler, since I still have grassy terrain temporarily. Get a proc my seed. Get the Unburden boost. Anything can be going for Trick Room. Well, I mean, Gallade can. Thing is, I kind of don't care though. You know what? I think I'm gonna swap to Dragapult here, so I can free up my. One, I can try to get the rain back. Two, I can free up my choice. And Terra Dire Claw here. I'm kind of okay-ish with Trick Room. I mostly just want to make sure that I can get rid of their sun. And deal as much damage as I can into Torkoal, but Torkoal's going bye-bye. Oh, back in EDD. That's fine, I guess. I'm expecting Sacred Sword into Dragapult. Or maybe they Cycle Cut into Sneasler. Since it's obvious I don't have Focus Sash. Who knows? Dire Claw takes care of you. They did go for Psycho Cut, okay. I do survive because of Terra. They might unfortunately have Shadow Sneak. There's Ursaluna. I am choice banded though is the problem. Let's U-turn Gallade. And swap. Pelipper can take the Shadow Sneak. Shadow Sneak doesn't take out Dragapult. Does do a lot of damage though. Okay, I kind of figured as much. Oh, he didn't Shadow Sneak. I guess I could have stayed in and coachinged, but it's fine. And now Sneasler can come back out. They don't have Trick Room set up. I can easily go for Tailwind if I want to, but I don't need to. Do they still have Terra? I think they still have Terra. It might be Ghost Terra. Alright, they still have Torkoal. Damn. You know, funnily enough, the only fight I've lost so far with this team is because I didn't keep track of what Pokemon they had in the back, and they still had a full health Talonflame when I had the Sneasler at current health. I'm gonna assume that they are going to Terra the Ghost. And swap. They don't Terra at all. Okay. Good read. A Weather Ball. That obviously takes me out. Unfortunately, I think I lose. I don't think Weather Ball can actually take out Ursaluna from here. Plus, they also might protect. Yeah, it's unfortunate. But I do get to nerf Torkoal a little bit, at least. I feel like Ursaluna is gonna protect. This might be a throw. It's a throw, damn. I really don't think Torkoal could have knocked me out. And Ursaluna easily can with anything it does. Oh well, I expected to protect, that's kinda on me. I wonder how much damage Weather Ball actually would have done to Ursaluna there. Oh well, GG. Can't complain. Oh boy. Mousehold beat up. I can see it already. Of course, they've got to go for some rain. I might actually just take advantage of that. Do I even want to bring my own bird? I might actually want to bring Ninetales, actually. It could prove to be useful. Unfortunately, they might lead their birds. I'm going to actually bring Ninetales in the back. I think I'm going to bring Brazuka up front and Rillaboom. Ninetales and Toxic Ferret. Think that should be fine. Let me just double check. I believe I am timid. Okay, good. Okay, let's see what this does. Because, I mean, I don't really need to bring Pelipper myself. I do have Power Herb. Rain is just nice to get rid of the sun, you know? They lead Archaludon and Mousehold. Gee, who could have seen that coming? He's literally the first two in your set list there. So I've got several things I could be going for. They might expect a fake out from me, who knows? Don't think I need a Terra. I think I will, however, Electro Shot Mousehold. Do a high horsepower? Is it worth it? You know what? Just to make sure I can get some chip into Archaludon, I think I will. I mean, mine's a sturdy build, yours is probably stamina. Unfortunately, though, I think Mousehold does outspeed Rillaboom, so I don't know how much this is going to do. It just takes you out with a crit. Okay, that helps a little bit. I don't have to worry about your stamina boost getting you up to +4. And this will do a good sizable chunk. And sure enough, it's stamina. Body press. Of course. I do survive. We did break sturdy. Sinistcha. Okay. Now the question is, does Archaludon have Protect? Because I might just want to double up into that thing. Actually, I think Draco Meteor just takes you out. I can't Drain Punch. Although I can Taunt Sinistcha. But you might Rage Powder, which would still change up Archaludon's target. I think I actually want to switch into Ninetales here. And Taunt Sinistcha. Or just high horsepower. You might Rage Powder. I'm assuming the Rage Powder. I gotta taunt that away. Make sure you can't keep doing that. That'll be annoying. Unfortunately, it does incentivize you to swap out to get more hospitality. Oh, hello, Terra. Flying. Bug. I ran Bug type once. It didn't do very good. Though if you have Terra Blast, you're probably taking out my Rillaboom, though. You didn't Rage Powder. Interesting. I guess Terra would have protected against that anyway. I survived that. And you can't Trick Room. Okay, Taunt was well worth it. Unfortunately, though, I think I kind of sweep from here. What's my Terra? Ghost. Don't think I need to worry about that. Well, then again, you could flash cannon into me if Blizzard for some reason doesn't take you out. I just go for the most damage possible, I suppose. Yeah, of course. Incineroar. You know, I was expecting the swap. I was considering going for a Drain Punch on that, but I didn't want to risk it just in case. Unfortunately, though, I am now Ghost Terra, so you can just throat chop or knock off any dark type move into me, and I am dead. Blizzard will do a good chunk to Archelodon, and hopefully Woodhammer takes care of the rest. Even with the +1 and -1 on me. Nope. Bruh. Life Orb not quite enough. But that is why I Ghost Terra, just in case. And that is why I Ghost Terra, just in case. I do survive. Special defense is gone, though. Ninetales is choiced. Incineroar cannot fake me out. I could potentially get a freeze, and I believe I am faster than Incineroar, considering you're a Trick Room team. I'm assuming that there's no investment, and I am max speed jolly on my Rillaboom. Okay, that's fine. I'm relatively indifferent. Do I get a freeze? Do I get lucky enough for that? 10% chance, please, game. And be a friend. Okay, maybe not. I do flinch though. But you have a Sinister in the back, and I think that's it. I'm losing track of their Pokemon again. They probably have a fourth somewhere. No, this is the last two. Okay. Well, I'm choice, so here's a Blizzard. And here is a Drain Punch just because. Even though I would get more power out of high horsepower, I would like to get some of my health back, because you're probably going to Flare Blitz me. And I don't think either one of them is going to knock you out regardless. So let's see if I can try to tank a Flare Blitz. That's the only kind of option I really have here. Or maybe you go for the knockoff on... Oh, that actually did a lot more damage than I expected it to. Where is your bulk? I am -1, so that really did more damage than I expected. Yeah, there's a Flare Blitz. I don't survive it, okay. I wonder if I would have survived it from full health, but I doubt it. And that just takes care of you. The Spirit of Ninetales wins it all. GG. Alright, I lost one, I won one, and now I don't know what's gonna happen, because what even is this scene? There's a Mimikyu, there's a Mousehold, there's also a Hoodra. I do outspeed a lot of this team, I think with Ninetales, actually. And Blizzard actually kind of decent into a lot of it. I also have Freeze Dry for Prim, if I need it. I just want to also lead Rillaboom, I think. And I'm thinking a Drachma Toxic Ferric back, probably. Leave Arch and the Bird behind. Basically, something of theirs is going to have to protect or Terra turn 1 or they lose it, so... Let's see what Nick has here. You know, I gotta say, this is actually the most fun I've had with Pokemon I've actually built myself instead of using somebody else's team. I've had a lot of fun with this team. It's so much fun to use. I feel like I have an answer to just about everything. Doesn't mean I'm able to utilize it well, but I do have an answer somewhere. Nick, my friend, you're running out of time. 5 seconds left. There you go. Knew you had it in you. Don't know why you're thinking so hard. You're still probably just gonna sweep my team, let's be real. Sleepy drag. Goodra Mimikyu. Okay. So I kind of get the vibe that there's going to be a trick room aspect to this. Because Goodra is kind of slow. And so is Prim. Let's Blizzard first. I kind of want to taunt Mimikyu, and I also want to taunt Goodra. But I also just want to high horsepower the damn thing. You know what? I think I will. High horsepower. Okay, they don't protect Ortera. That was a crit. Interesting. I know it's pretty bulky, but damn. And that takes care of Goodra. Yeah, so one thing I do like about Goodra and Florges is that they have really good special defense. And sure enough, it is a Trick Room team. That's what I get for a second guessing. Should be fine though, my Choice Scarfmon is left behind. But all my Pokemon are max speed, so this is gonna be a pain. Dragonite. Not gonna lie, I worry. I'm gonna swap in to Dragapult. I'm guessing Choice Band on Dragonite, so I'm probably losing a Pokemon here. You know, let's play it somewhat smart. I think I should be fine with Terra Fire. I still probably don't survive whatever Dragonite's thrown at me, but if it is a dual Wing Beat or something, Aerial Lace, I don't want to just give a Rillaboom for free, you know? You're also gonna Terra. What? I am a bit concerned. Terra Flying Terra Blast? Terra Normal Extreme Speed. Was it a good switch into Dragapult then? Because if you're going for Dragapult, it kind of wasn't a great switch because I could have just stayed in. Oh, actually, I don't know, because then you would have an opportunity to just go for Dragon Darts next turn since I'm no longer Fairy type, and then I would not be able to have a free switch, so maybe this was the better play. Shadow Sneak is fine. And then Woodhammer on Mimikyu. Oh, you're Life Orb, you're just dead here. Why is the hammer black? It was just a silhouette of a hammer? The Terra Jewels cause a lot of weird graphical glitches in this game. Correction. The Nintendo Switch is just graphically incompetent. Garchomp. Oh boy. I have a Dragon Dart with the name on it. And Drain Punch. Does Extreme Speed take out Rillaboom? It probably does. Garchomp would be faster. Even if adamant. Actually, I don't know. You're 169 of Jolly. I'm 150, I believe. Dragonite's the fastest? Am I missing something here? Oh, I'm still in Trick Room. Hello. Yeah, it's on me. I deserve this loss. I spent the whole first turn worrying about taunting for Trick Room and then forgot Trick Room was a thing. Oh boy. I kind of wish I could see how many turns were left on this screen, but unfortunately I can't. And unfortunately also, I'm going to be making myself even faster. But the Trick Room Pokemon is gone. I think there's probably 2 turns left, unfortunately. I don't have any Protect on anybody. I have Coaching instead. 2 turns. Oh boy. And I'm outsped by both these. Well, nothing I can really do, but hope for the best. Oh dear. And that probably just takes me out. Oh, wait. I didn't think... Oh, right, Snow gives me extra defense, but even still, I took that kind of well. This takes care of Garchomp. Is Dragonite banded? Do I have a chance here? Unless you crit, I might. Oh, maybe not. How much does this do? I am spexed. Brother. And Snow stops. Okay, I just die here. Well, I'll hold up though. Trick Room. Oh wait, no, the extreme speed doesn't matter. I just lose. And grass disappears. Oh well, I'll give it to them. It's fair. They deserve it after I completely threw that, forgetting Trick Room is the thing. And yeah, they're probably multi-scale, so that first attack didn't do anything. GG, well deserved.